Hey girl, heart eyes. It's been forever. I'm getting ring emoji married and totally want you to play violin for my ceremony in October. It would be the perfect gift. Plus, you could use photos and videos to build your performance portfolio. Win-win. Hello. 1, it's rather bold of you to assume I'd give you a $2,500 service. Lol. 2, you bullied me relentless in middle school for being in orchestra. Number 3, build my performance portfolio. You may not realize this, but I've been recognized by the Knot and Wedding Wire 6 years in a row. My portfolio dates back to age 12. I've been in the wedding industry for 19 years. Oh my God, you actually charge that much? You're very overpriced. Would you at least give me a discount? I really want violin music for my big day, and it's not difficult music that I want either. Help a girl out! I want to be friends with you and leave the past behind us. I already have friends, thanks. I don't have time to entertain your ignorance. Oh wow, you're just letting her have it, eh? Good for you. What I offer is labeled as a luxury service. Clients prefer to invest in the wedding day entertainment with a seasoned professional who provides exemplary skills, high quality instruments and equipment, and someone who is well versed in how weddings need to run efficiently. That, my dear, is why people choose me. Trust is valuable in this industry. So, are you available October 3rd? It's a Thursday, but I can pay you $1,000, and that's all I can afford for less than an hour of playing. That's not too shabby. And you'll get major exposure because my guest list is 300 people. Wait, my former bully is getting married on Mean Girls Day? No, wait, October 3rd is Mean Girl. Oh my God, it is. This is too much. I have to decline your $1,000 offer and also refuse to work for exposure. Charge your 300 guests a $5 entertainment fee and you'll have my music services covered. Assuming you realize the entertainment fee suggestion is a joke, my answer is obviously still no. In the words of Phoebe Buffay, I wish I could, but I don't want to. Well, who's the mean girl now? Go cry about not being able to pay your bills because you're too greedy. Besides, you're not even worth it and you suck. Ugh, I'm devastated, but I'm out of tissues, so I have to wipe my tears with the tip money I got from my clients this weekend. Nice. There's more. There's definitely more. You actually posted our conversation on Instagram? What the hell is wrong with you? I think you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself that question. You're just embarrassed for being called out on your ridiculousness and blatant audacity, thinking I'd actually agree to perform for you. You are so freaking entitled, living in Delulu-land! Oh please, you're pathetic. Be prepared to hear from my legal representation. You are finished. You just can't share a private conversation and blast me for no reason. You're the bully. Take 5 minutes and look at the comment section. Turns out many wedding vendors have been manipulated by people wanting to take advantage. No, I'm not a bully, but I finally grew a backbone and put you in your place. Legal representation, baby girl, you couldn't afford my services, so I'm not worried here. You're really a piece of work, you know that? Using me for internet fame is really low. You're a just like in school, once a nerd, always a nerd. Seeking validation from strangers is really baby girl. Maybe someday you'll need a favor from me, and I can't wait to say F you, delete those videos or else. Yeah, I'm a nerd. But you know what's pretty awesome about that? I got a tribe of who love and accept me for me. People I can count on for anything. The mean girl act isn't cool. It never was cool. I hope someday you wake up and realize nobody owes you a single thing. Videos are staying up. Truth is, you made my already tough childhood even more difficult. While you were busy bullying people and starting drama, I worked on my talent and eventually made something of myself. I'm someone I'm proud of. I truly pity you. Thanks for the exposure, more than I would have gotten at your wedding. Well, look at you with your 15 minutes of fame. You're internet bullying me, but I'm gonna be the bigger person and let it go. So, it doesn't stop there. This story gets even juicier. Hi, Tiffany. This is
fiance.
Our wedding is October 3rd, and a friend of mine sent me your videos because the wedding date matched, and also Elsa grew up with you, so I don't think it's a coincidence. Those videos with the text are from her, aren't they? Hey, yes, the messages are from her. I didn't want to be the one to reach out to you, and to be honest, I didn't want to get further involved with her drama. Okay, so I'm really freaking out because she told me the violinist wasn't available and you were rude to her and very unprofessional. Would you be willing to send me screenshots because I feel like I don't know who I'm engaged to anymore? Oh. She's being secretive and hiding things constantly. To be honest, I feel like she's cheating on me too, so I don't know what to do right now. Oh my. Yes, I can send you screenshots if you'd like. However, I don't wish to be involved anymore after sending these to you. As for my response, I feel like I could have actually been rude, but held back pretty well. Good luck with whatever you decide to do with this info. If you suspect cheating, don't marry her. I'm honestly surprised she's engaged to a male-identifying person. Hope you do what's best for you, Matthew. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I won't bother you anymore. This is what I needed to see, even if it's hard. Sorry for how she treated you. She's pretty mean to me, too. She wanted a bigger ring and made me re-propose with one she liked better. I don't know what to do, but thanks for getting back to me. Do I have your permission to share this chapter of the Bully Bride saga? I've got thousands of people sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for your updates. I feel awful for you, though, and hope you can decide what to do in your best interests. Yes, you can post about it. That's fine. I'll even like it. Honestly, I don't know if a wedding is gonna happen. My mom doesn't like her, and neither does my dog. Not the dog. And I've ignored my inner voice for a while. She's even alienated me from some of my best friends, so I've felt kind of isolated for months. You deserve better, dude. Don't ignore the red flags anymore. Dogs can sense things about people. Trust your dog more from now on. And actually, if you could keep me in the loop about what happens, my nosy ass wants to know how this plays out. I'm sorry. And guess what? Guess what? I got the ring back tonight. I told her I was going to get it clean for her, but to be honest, I didn't want her to sell it at a pawn shop for cash. So tomorrow, I think, is the day I talk to her about things. Probably after church because we go out to eat usually. I do love her and know she clearly has problems, but she's all I've got and maybe it's worth seeing if she can change, right? People like her rarely change. You deserve better. I don't know you, but you seem very genuine and have a good heart. She has problems far deeper than you realize. Ultimately, do what's best for you and consider your own future. Good for you for getting the ring. At least it's out of her possession while you navigate this whole situation. Thanks for the update. I got a surprise for you. Maybe we'll be able to get some updates from Tiffany herself. We are sitting here with Tiffany, and she has graciously come down to the studio, and she just so happened to be in Toronto. So thank you so much for being here, Tiffany. In this story, you talk about someone who bullied you in middle school reaching out to you for free work. Can you talk a little bit about like what exactly happened in middle school and how she treated you? You don't have to be like super specific so that you don't identify anybody, but like what was it like?
Well, my first experience with her specifically bullying me for being a violinist was in 7th grade. She would tell me that I sounded like a cat. And this was after I had played in church, and I realized that she was just jealous for the positive attention I was getting. No one else in our church played anything outside of piano or singing, so I was really the first person to come forward and play an instrument, and I was really proud of that.
So
and I
mean.
cried. She was so mean.
That is so mean.
And it got to the point where she would have her little group of friends talk to the boys I liked and everybody else in the youth group at our church and say, you need to pretend that Tiffany doesn't exist. Don't look at her. Don't talk to her.
Oh my gosh.
So I would get on the bus to go to an activity, and everybody would be looking away or put stuff on their seats so that I couldn't sit down and be with them. And even one of my best friends, who I thought was my best friend, she was looking out of the corner of her eye at me like she wanted to turn against this girl, but ultimately she just looked the other way.
How did it feel to have someone who tormented you the way that you're describing reach out to you for professional services, and not only like for that reason ask you to work for free for them, essentially?
To be honest, I was shook.
Yeah.
Like, I've had the same number since I was 15, so people were asking in the comments, well, why did your bully have your phone number? I'm like, it's not that hard to find me. I've had the same number since I was 15 years old. It honestly, it shook me to my core, and it made me feel like, oh my gosh, she's back. Because the bullying didn't stop in junior high. It went through high school and college too. Mm-hmm. She ended up at the same place I was, ironically, for a couple of years before she was asked to leave.
Oh, she was asked to leave. Oh, there's some tea. Why was she asked to leave?
It's a very religious university that I went to, and she broke some very core rules.
I see.
So before, I responded, I wanted to take some time and decompress and do some breath work, because honestly, it made me start to have a mini panic attack.
For sure.
And I wasn't sure if I was going to respond. Like, sure, I could have easily said no or ignored the text, but I had a little time.
I love it. You gathered yourself, you brewed, you stewed and you brewed And then you just, like, this text conversation was insane. Like, you really let her have it.
And I tried to be professional about it. I think I was. I think I could have been much more petty and much meaner.
Yeah.
I feel like I was tactful.
Why was it important for you to stand your ground and refuse the offer even when she offered to pay you?
Well, I think I was doing it for my younger self because I was never brave enough to stand up to her when I was a kid, middle schooler, high schooler. I was never brave enough. And now as an adult, music has really helped me find my identity, and I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table.
Period.
And I'm confident in my abilities, and I know my value. And it took me a long time to get here because I was a doormat for so many years. I endured not just bullying, but various abuses in my life, both at home and at school and at church. And I think for the first time in my life, I was excited to stand up for myself, and it felt good.
The fact that she reached out to you and asked this of you, full well knowing everything that she did to you, is just so delusional. I don't think many people are that delusional, but you should feel very proud of yourself that you stuck up for yourself. Your story went viral on social media, like mega viral. You got the exposure that she was offering you. And what was like the public reaction to your response?
I was only expecting like my 50,000 followers to see it.
Yeah.
And maybe have a few reactions, you know, because my videos were kind of tinkering at about 1,000 to 2,000 views because, you know, algorithm.
Yeah.
And I was like, no one's really probably going to see this, you know, so it's okay. So I really didn't take much time editing the video or anything. And I didn't expect to get as much of a reaction as it did. I got a few comments, checked my phone, went to sleep. When I woke up, I had over 1 million views.
Crazy.
And from there, it snowballed into now 30 million.
Yeah.
And on Facebook, there's 50 million.
Yeah, crazy.
On TikTok, there's another 25 million.
For sure.
I never expected my story to literally get around the world.
I know, but it like resonates with a lot of people, you know, like not only is it like, you know, you were being bullied by this person, you got your revenge. You really put this girl in her place. How did you feel when you first got that message from the groom?
At first, I thought it was her creating a fake account to talk to me. Because at that point, I had posted, I think, 4 or 5 different videos, like labeling each of our text threads, you know, part 1 through 5. And I thought it was her creating a spam account.
Yeah.
But I looked, and the account had like over 200 posts. It was a clear photo of him with a link to his Facebook. So I was able to verify his identity right away because, first of all, I knew who he was because our circles are quite small. So I know he's a friend of a friend. But the video had gotten to him through several of his friends. And they had said, hey, dude, you're getting married October 3rd.
Oh, wow. That's how they made the connection, eh?
And your fiance went to church and school with her for these years.
Yeah.
And so he reached out through DMs to talk to me. And again, I wanted to do time to research and everything like that and verify that it in fact was him. And I was a little bit relieved in a way for him because I was like, okay, he reached out to me. I'm not being spiteful in reaching out to him because that's not my place. But people in the comments were, of course, saying, like, Tiffany, you need to reach out to him. Like, this is only right. I'm like, no, that's not my place. You know, if the universe wants our paths to collide, he'll find me.
There were some redacted screenshots from the groom that you sent him that he asked for. Can you tell us like a little bit about what was in those?
Yes. So additionally to the ones I had posted on Instagram, I sent him other texts from his fiance to me, further proving how much of a bully she really is. Just the way she was speaking to me was just beyond cruel.
Hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. No. So she snapped from real quick wanting to be like, hey girl.
Yeah.
And I just want to leave the past behind us, to all of a sudden like, you're the of the earth, you know, you're bitch, you know, and all of this stuff. And criticizing my looks, my weight, my social media, saying, you know, you look really dumb on social media. You try too hard. And I was thinking, is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
And then having the audacity, even in the screenshots, the one I shared, calling me a nerd. Like,
yeah, that was so dumb.
Like, we are in our 30s, bestie. Honey,
I'd rather be a nerd than peak in high school, so.
Right, like, we are in our 30s. Like, nerd is the best
Nerd,
you
yeah.
can do.
That's like typical bully talk. You know, when you see like bullies in like TV shows, nerd, dweeb. Okay.
It's like,
yeah, yeah.
Then I came back with, you know what? I am a nerd. But you
Yeah.
know what's really cool about that? I've got a whole tribe of nerds who love me and accept me for me, who I can count on for anything, which is the truth.
That's
Like,
what's up.
I mean, sure, I'm a nerd. I'm a dork. I'm a weirdo. But guess what? So are all my best friends.
Yeah.
We're all a little weird.
Everybody's a little bit nerdy. You know what I'm saying?
Right? And the people who love and accept you don't care
They
about
don't
that.
care. No, that's what makes people interesting. I just have one last question just to wrap up this video. Is the wedding still on?
No.
Goody.
I'm so proud of him.
Oh, good. Good for him.
I'm so proud of him. And it makes me so happy for his dog, too.
Yeah. Oh my God, the dog. The poor dog.
I'm so happy for his dog. So happy for that dog.
that he doesn't have to endure her.
And, you know, he was totally ostracized from his friends. His mom didn't like her, you know, and his friends were completely stripped from him. He didn't get to spend time with them like he used to.
Yeah.
So I really hope going forward he can create the life of his dreams.
For sure.
Because he deserves that. And he deserves to be with someone who sees him and loves him for who he is without trying to change him or keep him all to themselves.
That's what's up. You heard it first from Tiffany Moore. Thank you so much for joining us, Tiffany. I really appreciate you being here. I'm glad it worked out. I can feel the light changing, beating on my head. So we're going to wrap this up.